Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Zaskia Elani.
I'm Fira Rahmani, and we are going to show you our lesson activity, which is Flash Vocab. Simply, it is about learning a new vocab with a flashcard. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
How are you guys today?
We're good.
Okay, so we are here today. To learn about vocabulary. Okay, we have a new technique called Flash Vocab. In simple, we will learn a new vocabulary with flashcard. Alright? So there will be two steps. First one, you guys will work in pair and learn the new vocab with the flashcard for about 10 minutes. Okay, and then after you understand and remember the new vocab, you will go into the second step, which is individual short story. You guys will make a short story and you will try to use the new vocab that you just learned. Okay, is that okay? Do you have any question? No. The short story is in a free form. You guys can work about anything, and the time allocated would be about 10 minutes. Okay, so 10 minutes for the pair for learning the vocab and 10 minutes for the short story. Okay, let's get into it.
Okay, so then each pair will get around 8 flashcards. You can choose random, whatever you want. 8.
So let me tell you a little bit of fact about this flashcard. So it's a dual side flashcard. In the front there is the image and there is the new vocab. Here is visualized and there's also the IPA letter. So it will make you easier to try to pronounce the new vocab. And in the back side there's the description of the vocab.
In the first activity, students work in pairs using a set of double-sided flashcards. One side of each card shows either a picture or the meaning of the target word, while the other side displays the vocabulary word itself, along with its pronunciation and part of speech. Students take turns showing the picture or definition to their partner. The partner then tries to identify the correct word, explain its meaning in their own words, or use it in a simple sentence. After each response, they turn the card over to check whether the answer is correct. If they make a mistake or feel unsure about the word, they place the card in a review and return to it later. During the activity, students also help each other with pronunciation and understanding. This activity allows students to practice vocabulary repeatedly in a sportive learning environment before moving on to more independent tasks.
Okay guys, the time is up. Have you remember all the new vocabs? Yes. Okay, now we move to the step 2.
So we will divide this. We'll give you this paper, so you can write your own story in this paper. So you will have time around 10 minutes to write your own story, and then after that you will read aloud in front of the class of your story. Okay. You can start now.
After completing the flashcard activity, students move on to individual writing. Each student selects 8 vocabulary words from the flashcards and writes a short story using all of the selected words. They are encouraged to create an original story and use the vocabulary naturally within meaningful sentences. Students may refer to the flashcards or the vocabulary list to check spelling, and word forms, but they develop the story independently. This activity helps students transfer their vocabulary knowledge from simple word recognition to productive language use through creative writing.
Okay, so the time is up. It's time for you to read aloud your own story. So I'm gonna pick one of you. Okay, Loli, you can go ahead first.
Next, several students volunteer to share their stories with the class. As they read their stories aloud, they briefly explain one or two vocabulary words they included and describe how they used them in context. The other students listen carefully, paying attention to how the target vocabulary is used within the stories. After each presentation, the teacher gives brief and positive feedback by acknowledging students' effort and highlighting appropriate vocabulary use. This stage provides students with an authentic audience and encourages them to communicate their ideas confidently using the language they have learned.
Alright, now you already write the story and also read aloud. Now let's start do the reflection. Okay, so
To conclude the lesson, students participate in short reflection session. The teacher asks several guiding questions such as which words were the easiest for you to use,
I think these words are actually all new for me, but the most easy, like the easiest one would be influence. Because I think we already saw it like a lot in social media, influencer and stuff.
which words did you still find difficult,
I think the word that's still difficult for me to remember is precautions because it's hard for me to pronounce it. So when it's difficult for me to pronounce the word, it's kind of hard for me to remember the word. I think that's all for me.
and how did you working with your partner help you learn the new vocabulary?
So I had a quick talk with Yunia. We discussed about vocabularies that we thought difficult to understand, and Yunia really helped me explain in easier way.
Students share their thoughts and reflect on their learning experience. This final activity encourages students to become more aware of their progress and identify which vocabulary they still need to practice in the future.
Okay, so that's all from our listening activity, and thank you so much for watching.